Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry. This is Dory, and this is our review of A Dog's Journey. A Dog's Journey is a sequel to A Dog's Purpose, in which we continue to follow the story of Bailey and his human family as he moves from Ethan to his granddaughter CJ in his pursuit to serve his purpose. Now, I'm going to start with saying I actually enjoyed A Dog's Purpose for what it was. I am a sucker for dogs, I am a sucker for animals, and I'm a little bit of a sucker for dog movies as well, I have to admit. After the controversy surrounding that first film was proven to be pretty sketch, it really just came down to I thought it was a heartwarming, cute little dog film. And this looked to be right in the same vein. Pretty much, it is right in the same vein. I think this was a solid, cute dog film that pretty much more or less accomplishes exactly what it's trying to. Let's go ahead and start off with the positives, and I think it would be remiss for us to start off with positives other than the dogs themselves, because come on, these dogs are so endearing, they are so cute, and I loved them. In particular, I really loved Max. So adorable. But all of the dogs have such cute personalities on top of being so adorable, and what I really enjoy about this and A Dog's Purpose is and what I really enjoyed in this film is that the dog, the through-line Josh Gad voiced dog Spirit, was our main character. That was the main focus. And of course, we deal with all of the human stories, but through the perspective of the dog and the dog's feelings and the dog's journey through this story. I also thought the acting was really nice. Dennis Quaid isn't in the film a whole lot, but he gives a much more toned down performance in comparison to, say, The Intruder, but still a very nice performance. Catherine Prescott plays CJ, and I thought she was really good as well. She had a very warm essence and presence to her that really radiated, and I thought she really delivered in this leading role. And then we have Henry Lau, who plays her best friend, and he was great. I actually loved his character, and I loved him as an actor in here. I thought he was wonderful. So all of our human actors do a nice job as well. And it's really sweet. It's a really sweet message about what a dog's journey and purpose on planet Earth is, and our really sentimental and lovely relationship with our canine companions. And it really is just a very optimistic, sweet, lovely view at our bond, and I love that. I love that we get a really wholesome, really sweet and open view of a really special connection, a really special interspecies connection. And oh, if you are a dog lover, you need to bring tissues. This is as successful a tearjerker as it could be. It is manipulative and it does not hide the manipulation, I'll tell you that right now. But I also think it's pretty earned, obviously, especially when we get to the emotional moments later in the film, because we spent this whole film building up. But obviously, anytime you're dealing with a reincarnation of a dog spirit, you're going to have to live through the dog dying at least once in the film, and it never gets easier. it's like I'm traumatizing every time, but it works. And they hit it, and that's exactly what they needed to do. It was sweet, it was sad, it was happy. It was exactly what you wanted from the film. Now, what doesn't work when it comes to A Dog's Purpose? Well, it might be sweet, it might be sad, it might have happy, but it also has a whole lot of corny. Let's not pretend that this is not a very standard, slightly syrupy kind of family film. Outside of the premise, which is really what A Dog's Purpose was all about the reincarnation of dogs, it's a very simple story. It's not all that sophisticated, and all of the ways the story is told is also not all that sophisticated. The relationship between dogs and us has been explored before, and it doesn't really break new ground there. I think it just handles it well. And when you get to things like the script itself, when you get to lighting, it's very flat, kind of TV style lighting. When you get to staging and cinematography, I mean, it's serviceable for this smaller film, but all technical aspects of the movie are pedestrian. I also didn't love the humor from Josh Gad. I think he is a really good voice for the dog because it's a very warm voice, it's a very friendly voice, he's emotive. I think it mostly works. However, we get too many like gross out style dog humor jokes in here. And I thought we could have just done with less. Really, all of the gross out humor. And there's actually way more gross out humor, I think, than anticipated in this film. I don't know what was going on, but there was too much. And then our human storylines were also too much. The mother in this film is so unlikable that it just is so cliched, but also off-putting. And just kind of like the cruelty on display from that mom is a little bit like, ooh, alrighty then. It is so dramatic. I mean, all of the big life drama events you can think take place at some point in this film, and it's just like, oh my gosh, yeah, okay, you really crammed every which thing you could think to put in here, and it's a little much. I think this is a very simple story with a very simple, straightforward, sweet message. The human stories could have been a whole lot. The human stories should have matched that, and I think we could have pared down all of this like human drama around us. But overall, if you're a dog lover, I think you're going to enjoy this film. And as I said, you better bring them tissues because you will cry. And if you're an animal lover, really in general, if you enjoy these dog films, we've gotten a lot of dog themed movies again recently. It's been the resurgence of the horse related indie and the mainstream dog related family friendly films. And I think they've all mostly been nice, heartfelt movies that are good for the whole family. The kids will cry, I'll tell you that, but I also think they'll enjoy the film that they see, and it'll give them a greater connection to dogs and maybe your own little four-legged family member. So for all of those, I would say give this a nice matinee price ticket. It's not quite worthy, it's not extraordinary for a full price, but if you and the family go see this for a matinee, I think you'll leave with a big smile on your face. And it'll make you want to go home and just cuddle your dog. Otherwise, if you do like kind of sappy, really sweet, family-friendly films, I also think this is worth a watch. If you're not particularly a dog person, maybe this is a rental though. So, that was my review of A Dog's Journey. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see A Dog's Journey? Or have you already seen it? And if you have, what did you think? Either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!